6 months already less.
You see the Will Smith shit? Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. For no reason, bro. Well, there's a reason, but like, fuck it. It was content. Zonten. Oscar's using LSF tactics. Wasn't the slap fake? The slap fake? No, the slap was real. Will Smith the sim. Dude getting cucked by his wife and still slapping Chris Rock over a joke? Yeah, that was a little absurd. It was real. I don't think it was fake at all. Chris took it like a champ. He did. He did. He took it well. Every time you see a slap by Hammer McGregor saying, your wife is in me DMs. If it was Kanye instead of Will, they would have sent him to the gulag. Nah, bro, I was kind of scared when I saw Will Smith do that shit. I thought he was on his Kanye West shit where he's just losing his mind, bro. I was like kind of scared for him. But then I heard the reasoning and I understood why he did it. It was an overreaction, but at least I understood it, you know?
I never know what.
I know he still stands up for his wife. They're not even close. I think they're close, man. If he's standing up for her like that. I think he knows more about their marriage than you do. Will Smith's wife is not a good person? Oh, I agree with that. Ooh, a line. 6K. I agree. I don't think she's a good person because she sleeps with other dudes while in a marriage and then talks about it publicly on her own show and puts it in the public's eye when both her and her husband are public figures. I agree. If that was my wife, I would never talk to her again. Literally. Will Smith, I don't know if he's a better man than me for that, but he could take more than that, I guess. I don't know. I would never talk to her. They say it's an open marriage. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck if it's an open marriage. If you're going to do whatever you're going to do, do it. But don't talk about it publicly or show people online or talk about on a show that you have about how you're getting fucked by a different guy when you're married to Will Smith. Like, regardless if it's an open marriage or not, bro, you're both public figures. You're both famous. You don't put that shit in everyone's eyes so everyone can look at him different. Every single one of his friends will never look at him the same or like, you know what I mean? It's just a little weird. I think it's just like, you don't need to do that shit, so don't do it. That's my opinion. You're talking like he ain't clapping baddies. It's not about if he's clapping baddies or not. He's not talking about clapping baddies and being like, hey, I'm clapping baddies. Like, he's not saying that. He's doing his thing on the low, like she should if it's an open marriage. She should be sleeping with other dudes on the low, not saying it on her own TV show. Chris Rock handled it amazingly well. Agree. What up, Creshy? Yeah, out.
Oh yeah, the Will Smith thing. Yeah, I went to bed at 9 p.m. last night. I didn't even see it until I checked Twitter this morning. At first, I thought it was Kid Rock. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that guy still exists? Like, what the hell? Why is he even announcing Kid Rock? The fuck is Kid Rock? Then I was like, oh fuck, Chris Rock. And I watched it. Hey, bro, the world is crazy. At first, I thought I was watching a movie when I watched it. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Is it real life? Why do people even care? I mean, the only reason I care is because it is literally everywhere. Literally. No, like, actually. It's the only thing I see anywhere I look.
Okay, let's just mention real quick, for anyone that doesn't know, she suffers with alopecia, which is essentially hair loss. And I don't know whether her hair fell out or she decided to shave it fully herself, but that's why, you know, I do think that's kind of a shitty thing to joke about. So in my opinion, Chris is, for starters, in the wrong. At the very least, like, especially if they're friends, which it sounds like they have a prior history or relationship, just get a blessing for the joke. Just ask, like, hey, is it okay if I say this? I think that's kind of like baseline, really easy. And if they're cool with it, then they're cool with it. And if they're not, well, better not to test it out, right? Either way, it kind of depends on their personal relationship. But what I find interesting and what you guys kind of can't see, hold on, I need to move this and this. He's laughing so hard at the joke. He's laughing so hard at the joke. She's not impressed. And then I think he notices that she wasn't cool with it.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out. out here. Uh-oh.
Which is why it's kind of confusing to me. Like, how did you go from laughing 1 second to, oh no, I should punch him? So in my opinion, like, not the best joke, but also Will Smith doesn't need to slap or punch a guy over a joke. So they're, in my opinion, they're a little bit both in the wrong.
For the hype train, hey guys, hey guys.
You ever laugh from awkwardness? Yeah, maybe he laughed from awkwardness, but that didn't really look like an awkward laugh to me.
That was one, okay.
He looks like he's having a good time, but maybe that's just me. I was just surprised because you can see on her face immediately as soon as she hears it, she's like, that's really not funny to me. And to be honest, if I was struggling with hair loss, something that I think especially girls understand, like your hair is typically such a big part of your identity. I can imagine feeling bad about it. Does that mean you deserve a slap in the face right then and there? Maybe not too far. Sorry, maybe not so much, and maybe that's too far. I can't watch Will yelling at him. It makes me cringe from secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god, we didn't even finish the clip.
Nice one, okay.
And he was like, you know, he's clearly like, wait, that joke wasn't even that bad.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I've
Will
watched
Smith
this
just
like
smacked the
4
shit out of
times and I'm still baffled.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Bro, she is the whole audience.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's.
Okay, that's the thing. To him, it's a G.I. Jane joke, but to her, it's probably like, this is a joke about an illness that I'm struggling with every single day.
Name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
I do think he played this as best as he could. He was like, I'm going to. Because you know that's the only thing to calm someone who will go to the extreme of getting up and just
to do, but that
smacking
joke
you in the
would be
face.
too far even if it was private. Gets even
I think what
worse
Chris did
because
is worse.
it's in
Public
the
punch
public.
is obviously a bad thing
Everybody
to do,
does
but
know,
that
but a
joke-
friend of his doesn't. Sure.
Everybody does know, but a friend of his. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I'm like, it's a friend. I'm pretty sure he would know. She's weak and takes herself too seriously. Suspicious user. Monitored. Banifader. Possible. With that take. Okay. I'm actually... I could kind of tell. I feel like this was an instance where in his mind he was like, oh, I can see that she's upset. I should do something to stand up for her. Maybe they've had this kind of a talk before where she's like, oh, I feel like you didn't really stand up for me at XYZ moment. So in my opinion, it kind of looks like a situation where he's a little bit overcompensating, which I think is fine if you want to make it up to people. But assaulting other people on national television is maybe not the way to do it. Maybe not the way. There are lots of ways that you could do it. Heck, even tweeting out, hey, yo, maybe don't joke like this. What I found odd is that when I was checking through certain tweets yesterday, I don't know why people brought Will and Jada's personal relationship into the mix. Like, she cheated on him. What does that have to do with this joke and the... Like, even here, she cheated on him, LMAO. I don't feel sorry for her at all. She really doesn't have a good track record as a person, and this just adds on L. But this interaction is between Will Smith and Chris Rock with any sort of a condition. Like, listen, this is far, far extreme, but like, if someone has cancer and loses all their hair, are you going to make bald jokes at them? It's like... What? Yes? Okay, well, that's the thing. Some people are cool with that. If you're a homie with someone and you know your homie will laugh at that, then you make that joke, right? But if it's a person that you don't know is okay with it, I think that's also why, in my opinion, the right call is not necessarily to not make the joke. It's just like, if you're buds, your family, friends, hey, just hit them up and be like, is it okay if I make this joke? And I think that consideration goes so far.